I'm super excited, and you want to know why? It's because of So guys, it's another week this week on Thai Kicks, and something's happened this week that has really got me excited. So in the UK, we've got a massive sneaker scene. It is enormous and it's growing all the time, and I really love being included in the community vibe. It's been so good getting out and going and meeting loads of people from a lot of the Facebook groups, the community in and around different stores, and just picking up a little bit more of that vibe. Now, something that has really caught my attention is a new film. It's called Soul Seekers, and it's being crowdfunded, and there's going to be a premiere of the film in Birmingham at the Custard Factory. It's happening this Friday. Just for you guys watching, this Friday was last Friday, and I'm going to be attending. So today's Thursday, and I will have to get through a day of work tomorrow, and I'll be heading straight over to Birmingham to go and watch Soul Seekers. I'll catch you when I'm there. So I'm finally heading to the Mockingbird Cinema over in Digbeth. Sorry about the wobbly footage, but I will catch you there. Right then, we are in Birmingham, and I'm going to tell you very shortly the reason why properly, and give you a little bit more information as to why we're here. And I need to make a decision. Shall I wear this rather bright hat to go with my shoes, which are these, or do I just look dreadful? Let's go. So I'm going to fill you in a little bit. So over 2 years ago, a guy called Emil Socialize decided he was going to do a sneaker documentary. Now that sneaker documentary was going to be based across 3 places around the world. But after doing a lot of research and more documentaries coming out in advance of his production, he decided the UK was missing its own documentary on our sneaker culture. So we're going to see his movie that is coming out. It's a documentary movie, and it's a sneaker community movie, and it's called Soul Seekers. So let's go. Interesting to meet loads of different people from loads of different age groups.
I think that's the beauty, that everyone contributes something different.
Yeah. And I'm with Hannah, and Hannah's a fellow sneakerhead. She creates a lot of sneaker related content, and I'm going to leave Hannah to explain where you can find it.
Good guys, so yeah, my name's Hannah. I also go by Mrs. Teriyaki. You can find all my content online, mrsteriyaki.com, or just find me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, everywhere like that.
Cool, go and check out Hannah and Mrs. Teriyaki online.
Thank you.
The time right now is a couple of minutes to 8, and what you might have caught in a few time lapses and stuff is that I've been meeting some of the guys involved with the film, meeting some of the guys who have come down to come and see the film. Some people have seen it already from the London premiere, but yeah, I managed to meet King of Trainers. That was really awesome. Hannah, shout out to Hannah. She's doing some awesome sneaker related content, so go and check out Mrs. Teriyaki. I completely forgot to tell you guys what I decided I was going to put on my own feet. So I picked up a pair of the Nike React Element 87s in the brown green colorway, or the brown yellow colorway, whatever you want to say, and this is what I've got on feet. And I'll catch you when I come out.
So I'll leave it to Emil to come up. And then, yeah, so we've got Mrs. Teriyaki here as well. So make some noise for Mrs. Teriyaki. We've got Franklin, King of Trainers here as well. Thank you guys for coming down and being part of this as well. Thank you very much. So if you want to take your seats and get started.
If anyone wants to ask us a question, can the first person put a hand up, please? Any question you want, anything about trainers.
What made you decide to make this film?
I made this film because of my love and passion for trainers, and because no one else had recorded how we felt in the UK and across the whole of the UK. And every other, there weren't many trainer films, and I just wanted to literally capture how I felt and how the others felt around me, and show the world what a community we are. We spend £8 billion a year on trainers. That's just in the UK. It's America, it's Southeast Asia, and in England, we are the 3rd biggest consumers of trainers in the world. Exactly.
More than China.
So you didn't know that, did you?
Who's second?
Southeast Asia.
How far would you like to take this?
As far as I can. There's a part 2 and a part 3 plan, and there's so many other projects around it. We've actually, soon we're going to have the Soul Seekers Experience, which is the film, it's the Q&A panel, it's music and DJ performances, it's a 90s exhibition, it's an art exhibition, and it's a trainer exhibition as well.
It's a 90s exhibition.
Yeah. So yeah. Because, I don't know, are any resellers? Anyone? None of them.
All we sold in that time.
Yeah.
In the sense of, I'm going to start that.
So,
this one to get that.
Yeah. That's how it works.
I got something to add to that a little bit. Sort of more recently, in the last couple of years, you've started to see, particularly when it comes to like hype shoes, but I think a lot of shoes from a lot of brands seem to be just overly inflated in price. They seem to be just skyrocket in price.
Because you're willing to pay them. You have to remember, for resellers, if you're a brand, you're a shop, they give you 80 pairs of off-whites, your amount of money is capped.
Yeah.
But then you've got you, who's made that same amount of money from selling 5 pairs.
Yeah.
So, like, of course they're going to just increase the price.
But with that, I was having a debate with someone the other day, and I was talking about this, like, it's a case of, obviously, like you say, supply and demand. They can charge whatever they want to charge brand-wise. If they want to charge a lot, they can. If they want to charge a little, they can. On the other side, you always sometimes hear people saying, are they charging it that high to maybe deter people trying to buy loads in bulk to resell, or those things?
Sorry to cut you.
That's right.
Like the 750, 700, £200. That's going to sell out.
Oh, definitely, 100%.
Yeah, that might be.
Yeah.
It might be the biggest drop this year. So it's like, they know, if they price that shoe at £500, it'll sell out. I can guarantee that it will sell out. And that's just how they know, because when they first brought out, everyone hated the shoe. The same with every Yeezy.
I still do, by the way.
Exactly. And then slowly they know how to feel hype, and the hype sells.
Do you have like your favourite pairs up in a box that you look at?
As most of the people here tell you, there's trainers when it rains, there's trainers when it's sunny. Might rain. You might come out later, ain't out nowhere, putting the rubbish out. You're not putting the rubbish out. You go work, you might have to work up like so. It's literally breaking down like that. Everyone will tell you that.
Putting the rubbish out.
Because I used to get, because some of my trainers at my mum's house. Yeah. And she's like, why are these shoes in my house? You're a big ass man, why was that? No one responded, no, I just don't care. And on that note, I'd like to watch Soul Seekers, the world's first ever documentary on YouTube.
Hey.
Bigger than maybe some people would think.
I mean, one of the things that changed my life actually is reading Bobbito's article in The Source, The Confessions of a Sneaker Addict. What, in '91? I thought, wow, here's this dude in New York and I'm not just an alien sort of dude who likes kicks. There's at least one more dude out there and he's talking about other dudes out there who want to be fresh with their kicks.
Back then you get trainers to get the girls.
There aren't as many females, it is a very male-dominated kind of world.
I will drag someone out the way, or I will push in. Yeah, you know, I will treat someone badly in many ways just to have that shoe.
It was like a rebellion, it was like a sort of statement to say, here we are, this is what we wear.
I'll take your picture.
I'll send it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
This is Emil. He's the master behind Soul Seekers, and take it away.
Basically, I want everyone to see this film. I think it's, well, obviously I like it, but I want you to see it. I made it for you. It's your community. I want you to be represented. So if you want to see it on Netflix, there's a link that's going to be like here.
Yeah, I'm going to leave the link down in the description below.
Oh, the description box actually.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
it's posh. So I want everyone to like try and get behind it, try and support it for me. I want you all to see it, and that's why I made it. And thank you.
Yeah, we definitely want to get this on Netflix. We definitely want to see as many people see it as possible, and we want to see part 2, part 3, and beyond.
Beyond.
Right. Cheers. Thank you. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, man.
I'm with Franklin, King of Trainers, and he was involved with the Soul Seeker film as well. So
yeah, we just had a great night down at Mockingbird Cinema, based in Digbeth, Birmingham, and you know it was amazing. Birmingham came out, they showed love. We done the Q&A, and yeah, support his YouTube channel, support Soul Seekers, support the UK. Everyone's doing great stuff. Peace.
So that was it. Time to get back to the sneaker room to give you a proper review of Soul Seekers, the movie, and give you a much better insight as to why you should truly go and watch it. Welcome back, you guys, to the sneaker room. Yes, we are back in the room to discuss Soul Seekers, the movie documentary about trainer culture in the UK. As you would have seen, the meetup down at the Custard Factory in Digbeth, Birmingham was pretty awesome. In the future, if I did meet you there at the event, it was awesome to meet you guys, and I'm hoping that everybody else will get an opportunity very soon to see this film. Now, it's about time I went through a non-spoiler review just to give you guys a good idea about what the film's about, the order of how that film began, and a little bit of history. Let's get started. A few years ago, Emil decided that he wanted to create a trainer related video. Now, trainers in the UK are obviously massive, and they are massive everywhere in the world, but it always seems to come back to the US and Japan as a couple of the biggest markets when it comes to sneakers. Yeah, Emil was fed up with it always being those dominant forces, and after much deliberation about considering doing a documentary about different places around the world, he stepped back and thought it would be a great idea to really home in on the UK and the UK trainer scene. Emil took 2 years and a lot of his own work, money and time to put into the project, as well as also doing a crowdfunding scheme to try and get it finished off. 2 years down the line, and we now have Soul Seekers, a very UK-centric documentary about culture all the way from the beginning to the inception of the tennis shoe, and evolving from us wearing and walking around in shoes, brogues, boots or whatever, and turning ourselves into sneakerheads, or should we say in the UK, a trainer head. The documentary takes you on a journey through time. It takes you on a history of the casuals and beyond, and it moves into obviously current day current trends and what's going on right now in the UK sneaker market. Now, if you aren't from the UK, this would be an amazing thing to watch. But obviously, if you are from the UK, you will totally understand everything about the culture that is going on from back in the day to now present day. If you're watching the channel from the US, this documentary will show you the flip side to the market over here. The US is extremely dominated by basketball, NBA and lots of other American sports. But in the UK it's totally different, and the documentary really plays on the differences between this side of the pond and that side of the pond as to the different tastes that we both have. So I'm not going to give any more away about the movie. All I'm going to say is that as it stands at the moment, there isn't an outlet to see Soul Seekers. I'm going to be leaving the information down in the description below, as Emil and King of Trainers also said earlier on in the video, we want to get this film on Netflix. We want everyone to have the opportunity to see it, and I'm definitely a major advocate of it, even though I've got no involvement in the movie whatsoever. It's got a real host of major UK related sneaker inspirational people, and I think that anybody who loves their shoes, it doesn't matter where you're from in the world, will have an amazing time watching this movie. I want to thank Emil for allowing me to see his incredible piece of work, and all the effort that's gone into Soul Seekers I'm hoping will spawn more sequels in the future. That was my full critique, without any major spoilers, as best as I possibly could, of Soul Seekers. Right, now let's move on to a little bit of next week's inbound sneaker news. So this weekend just gone, the new Skepta's dropped, and there was obviously going to be pickups all around. Plenty of people got them. They weren't probably as limited as a lot of people felt they could have been. I thought initially, with the way that things were going, it was going to be a hard cop, but it seems there was plenty of restocks online. If you wanted to get your hands on a pair and you were really proactive, the likelihood is you probably did. Also on Saturday just gone, the Human Race Solar Glides dropped as well, and I tried my utmost to get hold of a pair. I really needed a pair in the UK 9 or 9.5, but I took a major L with S&S and Overkill, so I'm looking now to a more general release of that shoe. It's a love-hate for a lot of people, but I actually really like the black colorway, and I really don't mind the white colorway. That said, I've got a lot of white sneakers, so I'm actually really drawn to the black with purple heel counter and the odd hint of green in there. If you out there have got a pair for retail that you don't like when you got them, please comment in the description down below. I'd love to take them off your hands. Next bit of news is probably the biggest piece of news in the entire world. That was a little bit extreme. No, I am actually talking about the raffles being live for the Yeezy 700s. The draw has officially been made, and I really can't tell you whether I've managed to get a pair or whether I've took a major L, due to the fact that the draw, particularly for Offspring, doesn't happen until Monday, and it's currently Sunday that I'm filming this. So if I did get hold of them, you won't find out until I've probably got them in hand. Did you manage to cop the Yeezy 700? If you did and you really are ecstatic, I want to hear you scream in the comment section down below. I really want to hear a lot more info from you guys about what you thought if you saw the Soul Seekers movie either in London or at the Birmingham Custard Factory preview. And other than that, all I've got left to say is don't forget to hit the like button, smash that subscribe button if you really want to, and this was Tie Kicks. I'll catch you this time next week for another video. You thought I'd gone away, didn't you? You thought I'd disappeared, but I haven't. I've got some really interesting news for you guys coming very soon, all related to SneakerCon London. You make sure that you tune in this time next week.